Welcome back to Smoking the News. Paul Pelosi Jr., the son of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, has reportedly been linked to at least 5 business entities that's under investigations by authorities for fraud. Now, Paul Pelosi Jr., 52 years old, is the only son of Nancy and Paul Pelosi Sr. He was hired by several firms that were subject to both federal and state probes, and meanwhile has connections to a host of fraudsters, rule breakers, and convicted criminals, although he has never been charged with anything himself. Now, that's according to the Daily News. Now, the website reports that in February 2007, Pelosi Jr. was hired as Senior Vice President of Omaha-based Info USA, a database marketing company that was investigated by the Iowa Attorney General's office several years earlier for allegedly selling consumer data to fraudsters. That data then being used to scam senior citizens out of money, allegedly. Now, it was closed and no arrests were made, but Pelosi Jr. was paid a salary of $180,000 a year. He joined the firm after the probe ended. Okay. Info USA was founded by Ben Gupta, a major donor to President Bill Clinton. You see how all this shit comes full circle? The Associated Press reported that Gupta and his company were investigated by the Securities and Exchange Commission in 2007. Now, this goes all the way back to Pelosi going against the bill where Congress and senators should be able to hold stock. Okay, because they get a lot of information, and more than likely they use that information to then trade stocks and such to make money, i.e. certain senators this past cycle made so much money off of fucking shit due to COVID. They knew what the fuck was coming. The average citizen doesn't. They should not be allowed to hold stocks. But this goes back to Nancy Pelosi doing all this crazy shit to ensure that they can keep stocks. Because obviously her son is a corrupt little bastard. Okay? Now, Pelosi Jr. is involved in all kind of allegedly fraudulent stuff. He's taking money from senior citizens, buying information and then using it to do whatever he need to do to fraud these senior citizens, however he's doing it. But either way it go, that shit's wrong, and it should not, he should be his ass looked into. Now, why is it that these people are allowed to trade stocks? Why these people, I don't understand. I do not understand why these people are allowed to trade stocks. They getting rich as hell. The average citizen can't do nothing about this. Okay, now let's talk about the average citizens, because according to a new poll conducted by the progressive firm Data for Progress, 67% of voters support a ban on Congress holding stocks. That figure increases to 74% when respondents are given arguments in favor of the idea. Now, if asked if they would support or oppose a bill that would ban Congress and their senior congressional staff from buying and selling individual stocks, 43% of voters said they strongly support a ban, while another 24% said they were somewhat supportive. Respondents then given arguments in favor of such a ban, including lawmakers' access to non-public information and the need to instill public trust, as well as against, including that such a ban could impact retirement accounts as unnecessary, as most lawmakers follow rules around trade. Hell no. You suppose these greedy bastards gonna police themselves? Half of them bitches been, first of all, Congress was not made for people to serve lifetime terms in that shit. Maybe 4 years, maybe 8, but get the fuck out and allow new ideas to come. You don't want to know what's wrong with our motherfucking system? These folks been there too long. Nancy Pelosi, old crypt keeper looking ass, Chuck Schumer, all them motherfuckers been there too long. They need to go. They too fucking old to get the job done, or they too old to understand that the world is changing. Half of these motherfuckers still want to use fossil fuels, and they don't understand that a will has been made and progress can be made. They still think they living before the fucking will. Okay, they old. They need to get the fuck out. We need to allow new thoughts to come in New ideas that will serve the people, not the corporations. These motherfuckers have bought these bastards all the way out. Okay, they are bought out. Okay, big pharma bought out. Okay, the fossil fuel industry bought out. Okay, it looked like big tech won't sell out to their ass, so them motherfuckers coming after them with everything they got. They coming after them. Banking can pay money, they can get done what they need to done. Only people that can't pay money to get shit done is poor people. That's you and that's me. Whether you white, black, Indian, Asian, Hispanic, or whatever the hell you identify with, you broke. And you need to goddamn understand that the rich people are using all these things that you classify yourself with, except broke, to goddamn keep us fighting each other while they run off with the goddamn money. Stop it. Blackout. That's my time.